So this is RuneScape Classic on a 1440p monitor. It's cool, it's fun, it's playable, just how I remember it. Except look at all that empty real estate on the screen. You know, 20 years ago, a lot of us were using like 480p monitors still, and the game window seemed a lot bigger and more optimal, right? Now we got all this empty space all over the place, and this game window seems so tiny that I need to wear my glasses. Now this is RuneScape Classic running on RSC+. What a big difference, right? So this is pretty cool. RSC Plus is basically, it's a free client you can use to play RuneScape Classic on your private server of choice. It does work with OpenRSC, that's what I'm playing on right now, with their preservation server. And if you want help on setting it all up, there is a really good video that I used that I will link to in the description. This is a huge difference already. There are actually a lot of little enhancements in RSC Plus, and I've only used it a little bit, but the most obvious is of course the screen size here, how it fills up your entire window, whether you're full screen or however you want to have your window. You can stretch it to whatever size you want and it adjusts. But that's pretty sweet seeing this thing on full screen. Your field of view is just so limited in the original game. Now you can see for ages, like as far as the little chunk of the game will load here. You can see the whole thing. You can zoom out, you can zoom in. You could never do any of that in the original game. You can get real up close. You have a full 360 degree camera here, so you can, you know, in the original game you only had like 4 different views you could do with the camera, and sometimes if you were in a weird spot there was like no good camera angle. Visibility was so limited before, and now it's all open up. Feels a little bit more modern. You can see back here too, there are items lying on the ground, these Dougal leaves. Well, now there's text above the items that's telling you what the items on the ground are. So that's pretty sweet also. As you're walking around, you don't have to guess as to what an item is. You also have a little health bar down here, so even if you're not in combat, you don't have to go up here and look at how many hits you have. It's right here, a nice little visual. These are your prayer points, and this is your fatigue level. Down here also you have this wiki lookup, so you can click on this wiki lookup and then click on any item or NPC in the game, like this imp over here, and it'll pull up this classic RuneScape wiki page about the thing you clicked on, in this case the imp. That's kind of cool. I don't know that I'll be using that too much, but it has some useful information and it's just an easy way to pull up this wiki. What else do we have? We have some more really cool features as well. Actually, the bank has some nice new features, and this thing actually just updated. It looks a little bit different than it did earlier when I was using it. So here's the bank, and you can see it has all these new tabs on the side, so you can easily filter out what you're looking at. So you can just see the items in your backpack, or you can just see certain types of items in your bank. Very cool. This is actually very useful in this RuneScape Classic because, like, say my backpack was full right now and my bank's pretty full, but I want to deposit something in my backpack, but it won't show it because there are too many items and you can't scroll, and the bank was just kind of weak in RS1. Well, now you don't have that problem because you can just filter what's in your backpack and you can deposit what's there. Or you can search for items. So very cool. You can also sort items in the bank, which was not something you could easily do. Yeah, it was so hard to sort out your bank in this version of the game. So this is nice that they added these different sorting features to make life a little bit easier. Some other interesting stuff as well. So I'm gonna go fight this imp real quick. I'm fighting with my attack, but if you watch up here in the top right, after I beat this guy, come on, are you serious? Look at that. it gives you a visual on your experience progress to the next level. There's a nice bar showing, hey, I'm pretty close to level 39 attack. And I think you also saw those, there you see the ashes are labeled too. But it shows the amount of experience you get in attack and hits, or whatever skill you're working on. It shows that every time you get a little bit of experience. It also shows how much fatigue you endured as well. Kill one of these guards and show you again. You can see that the camera can be a little funky. Like, look how stretched out this guy looks. Things that are kind of close and on the side of the screen can get a little warped looking sometimes, a little distorted looking. But actually this is not looking too bad. This is very cool, and I do feel like this new update that I literally just installed right before starting this video, it has made everything look a little bit nicer. I like this a lot. So there you have it. Like, I feel like clicking around on the world map is not such a necessity anymore either, because you can see so far away now. You might as well just click where you want to go on the map, and it's just really nice. This looks beautiful. I have to say, this is pretty impressive. Now, is this the only way to play RuneScape? No. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing the original way, but I am liking this. I'm liking this quite well. Just look how much you can see, and just how much control you have, and just little quality of life stuff here. This is very cool. Look, you can see that there's a bronze pickaxe in that building. That's where that really kind of comes in handy, is when there are faraway items. You don't have to go up close to see what it is. There's a pot. You can see there's beer and meat over there in that building. And here you see I get 50 mining experience plus 1.07 fatigue. Almost halfway to level 43 mining. So this is just really cool. I'm really impressed by this. One thing I do like to do with the small windowed game, you know, the regular windowed game, is I like to have the little window on one side and watch some YouTube on the other side. But even with this, because you can reshape the window so easily, it's okay. And I know all you with 2 monitors are thinking you don't have such weaknesses, but I like that you can still resize this, and it's still a lot nicer than just the vanilla RuneScape Classic. I will say that I was a little skeptical at first, especially earlier, because the camera was looking so crazy. Things were looking warped on the side of the screen. Not so much now. This looks so much better. I am very impressed. I think I'm going to keep on using this RSC Plus for sure. I'm so happy to see so many people on RuneScape Classic again in 2023. Really loving this server. I know there's been some drama, people getting banned, but you know what? Just don't be a jerk. Don't break the rules, and you'll be fine. I feel like the people getting banned were just looking for trouble, honestly. So, be a good person like 99% of the people on this server, and you won't have any problems at all. Anyways, that's that. That is RSC Plus with OpenRSC. Thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day. I will see you next time. Take care.